channel.
Powers, abilities, and feats. Let's get into it. His core power is irresistible force. He's unstoppable movement. He's kinetic energy, dimensional anchoring, physical godhood, limitless strength, total invulnerability, mystical force field, self-sustenance. The armor and helmet is physical shielding from telepathy, redundant to protections, self-repair, and he has immortality. Now let's talk about his feats. In his newer comics, he is able to have his helmet be removed and still not be vulnerable to psychic attacks like he normally would. Crimson Bands of Sidorak. This suit allowed him to remove Sidorak from controlling the Juggernaut anymore, as the bands came from the earthly planes of existence, not him anymore. He and Sidorak weren't always seeing eye to eye, so this now granted Juggernaut unlimited power without the restrictions. Snap Steel. Tosses cars in the air with one hand, toss trucks in the air, toss a boxcar, throw around military tanks, outmuscle Luke Cage, toss buildings, fight building-sized dragons, lock arms with Planet Hulk, potential to lift planets, bear hug Thor and kept him on a grip lock. He can make earthquakes, he can create shockwaves, blue buildings with punches down with his fist. He can walk on miles of bedrock and not be stopped. He can produce nuclear punches, boxed it with Gladiator. He can bust planets. Juggernaut beat Abomination in a tournament. Thor used a god blast on Juggernaut and he only pushed him back. This blast has the level to hurt Galactus, so let that sink in. Took a beating from King Hyperion, but left Hyperion's hands broken while inflicting the punishment. He one time punched out Wolverine, even took a stab from the claws and wasn't affected by it. Took on Bishop and Gambit at the same time. Has constantly took down Colossus. Send Rogue flying. Cross events, boxed it out with Wonder Woman. Took on Omega Beam Blast from Darkseid. He pushed over the Stranger, a cosmic level being. Took on Spider-Man, shattered a building so hard he turned into powder. He survived without needing rest or nutrients. He can regenerate even if he's only bones. He was cuffed with the depowering cuffs and broke them off and summoned within himself his armor to escape prison. Draw blood from the Hulk and his son Scar. He thunderclapped Cyclops at one point all of Generation X team members. He resisted Scarlet Witch's hexes. Storm lightning can't affect him. Make a new gear out of metal. Use energy force shield to protect himself from attacks. When powered up for a moment with the sorcery magic, he was able to shrink Nightmare. He was able to break the restraints of eternity level beings. Another moment in comics of power up for a time was when he got the Enigma Force and became Captain Universe. With this power, he was able to trap Spider-Man in a bubble, phase through the floor to leave to another location, repaired the tectonic plates. Another power up moment is when he cursed this game. They gave him a Asgardian power level. He created an explosion on the Raft Islands. In his Trion version, he was able to warp reality, smashing into another dimension, breaking into the fabric of space-time itself. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy our content, you know what you guys can do. You can share, you can like, or you can subscribe to our channel. When you guys subscribe to our channel, you know what you do. You guys are building our empire and allowing us to provide you guys with even much more greater content for you guys to enjoy.